Today we are diving into the most important topic or building blocks of C++, variables and data types. Ever wondered how your computer stores numbers, characters or even words? That's where variables come in. They are like containers that hold data while your program runs. But not all data is the same. That's why data types exist. From integers to floating point numbers, characters and booleans, each type defines what kind of data a variable can hold. So stay tuned as we break it down step by step with examples, so you can master variables and data types in no time. Let's jump right in. Let's start with the definition of a variable. A variable is a named memory location used to store data that can be changed or accessed during the execution of a program. It acts as a container that holds a value of a specific data type, which could be integer, float, character, anything. And each variable has three key properties. First is name. So name is a unique identifier that you use to access the variable. Second one is data type. Data type is used to define the kind of data that the variable can store. For example, integer, character, decimal, anything. Then third is value. The actual data stored in that variable's memory location is its value. Now, variable declaration syntax and assignment in C++. So there are two ways to declare a variable, but before that let's understand what does it mean to declare and assign value to a variable. So in C++, declaring a variable means telling the compiler to reserve memory for a variable of a specific data type, and assigning a value means storing some data in that variable. And there are two ways to do that in C++. First is a two-step method in which we first declare the variable, assign a value, and in second one, both the tasks are done at the same time. Let's see how. So method 1. In the first step, we declare a variable. So when we declare a variable, we specify its data type and name, but we do not assign a value yet. For example, int number. So this is how we declare a variable. Now here, memory is reserved for an integer variable that is named number, but it does not yet hold any specific value. Now second step is assigning a value. So here, assigning a value means giving the variable a value using the assignment operator. For example, number is equal to 10. So now the value 10 is stored in the memory location of number, which is a variable. Now coming to the second method, where the declaration and assignment, both of the processes are happening together. So here we declare and assign a value to variable in one single statement. For example, int number is equal to 10. So this is the most common and convenient way to create variables. Now let us go to the CodeChef platform to see how to implement this with the help of an example. Here the program objective is storing and displaying salary in C++. Let's see how to do this. Hash include IOStream. Then using namespace std. Then int main. Now inside the main function, auto salary is equal to 50,000 semicolon. So here auto is the data type, then salary, this is the name of the variable that we have decided, then assignment operator, and 50,000, this is the value that we have assigned to the variable salary, and semicolon. Now see out salary in double inverted commas. So because we have written salary in double inverted commas here, this will be printed as it is, and then without double inverted comma we have written salary, so it will take the value of the variable salary from here and then ENDL. So it will shift the cursor in a new line, and the main function ends here. Let's run the program to see what is the output. So it prints salary and then 50,000. So this is how we declare and assign value to variables in C++. Now we are going to discuss the most commonly used data types in C++. The The first one is data type short. So the short data type is used to store small integer values. Usually it takes 2 bytes, that means 16 bits of memory. The range of values it can store on most systems is from minus 32,768 to 32,767, or we can say minus 2 raised to the power 15 to 2 raised to the power 15 minus 1. And how to write? What is the syntax? Short age is equal to 25 semicolon, where short is the data type, age is the variable name, assignment operator, and value is 25 semicolon. Now the next data type that we are going to discuss is integer. So int data type. This data type is the most commonly used type for integers, and it usually takes 4 bytes or 32 bits of memory. The typical range, as you can see, it's such a long range. So in short, we can write it like minus 2 raised to the power 31 to 2 raised to the power 31 minus 1. And its syntax is int number is equal to 5000 semicolon, where int is the data type, number is the name of variable, then assignment operator, and 5000 is the value semicolon. So generally we use short when we want to store small integer values and want to save memory, and we use int for most integer calculations or when larger values are expected. Let's understand this with the help of an example on the CodeChef platform. Okay, so here we are at the CodeChef platform, and as you can see, the program objective is storing and displaying temperature and population. And this is what the code output should be. Average winter temperature colon minus 15 degrees Celsius and city population colon 5,43,210. Let's see how to implement this in C++. Hash include IOStream using namespace std, then int main. Now inside the main function, short average winter temp is equal to minus 15 and semicolon. So here this is how we are declaring and assigning value to a variable. Short is the data type, then average winter temp, this is the name of the variable, assignment operator, and value that we have assigned is minus 15. Now next variable that we have declared and assigned value to is int city population is equal to then 5,43210 and semicolon. Now cout, then insertion operator, in double inverted commas we have written average winter temperature because this is what we want in form of the text in the output, as you can see in the program objective. And then again insertion operator, and then the value of this variable average winter temp, and then in double inverted commas degree Celsius. Why? Because we want this to print as it is in the output. And then insertion operator endl, so that the next output is printed in a new line. Then cout, insertion operator, in double inverted commas city population colon, then insertion operator, value of variable city population, and then again endl, return 0, and then the main function ends here. Now let us run the program and see what is the output. So it gives the same output as per the program objective. Average winter temperature colon minus 15 degrees Celsius and city population colon 5,43,210. So you can see for the data type short, we have stored the value minus 15, which is a very small value, and in case of int we have stored a bigger value, that is 5,43210. So this is how we use these two data types in C++. The next two data types that we will be discussing today are long and long. So in C++, both long and long are integer data types which are used to store large whole numbers. They are similar to int but can hold bigger values, making them useful when working with large numerical data. Let's start with data type long. The long data type is used to store larger integer values than int. It usually takes 4 bytes on most systems and sometimes 8 bytes on 64-bit systems. You can see the typical range, which is so large here, and it is just in case the memory is 4 bytes, and it can go beyond this if the system is 8 bytes. Having a look at the syntax, long population is equal to 150000, semicolon. So here long is the data type, population is the name of variable, then assignment operator, and the value that we have assigned to variable population is 150000, semicolon. Now coming to data type long. The long data type can store very large integer values, and it usually takes 8 bytes, that is 64 bits of memory. You can see how long is the typical range of this data type, and this type is ideal for storing huge numbers such as large IDs, big calculations or scientific data. Having a look at the syntax, long stars in galaxy, and then assignment operator and a very large value, that is 1000000000000 and semicolon. So many zeros out there, right? So long, this is the syntax that we use for writing the data type. Then stars in galaxy, this is the name of the variable, assignment operator, and at the right side such a big value that we have assigned to the variable stars in galaxy. Alright, now we will go to the CodeChef platform and see an example of a program that uses these two data types to understand how to use them correctly in C++. As you can see, the program objective is tracking space probe distances. Expected output is current probe distance : 987654 kilometers. Total distance traveled, then in brackets all missions : 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 1 2 3 kilometers. Okay, so the code for this is #include IOStream using namespace std int main. Now the function int begins long probe distance is equal to 987654 semicolon. So here long is the data type, then probe distance, this is the name that we have given to a variable, assignment operator, and then the value that we want to print in the output. Next variable is long total distance is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 1 2 3 semicolon. Again long, this is the syntax for writing the data type. Then total distance, this is the name of the variable that we have created or declared, is equal to is the assigning operator. This is the value that we want to assign to the variable total distance, because this is the same value that we want to print in our output. Now cout, then insertion operator. Now in double inverted commas we have written current probe distance : again insertion operator, value of the variable probe distance. So because we are not using any double inverted comma and we are directly using the name of the variable, so this will print the value of this variable in output. Insertion operator in double inverted commas km for kilometers, and then endl semicolon, so that the cursor will be shifted to a new line. Then cout insertion operator in double inverted commas total distance traveled in brackets all missions : and double inverted commas close. So this text will be printed as it is, just like the program objective. And then total distance, which is the name of our second variable, so it will print the value of this variable in the output. Insertion operator in double inverted commas km, so this will be printed as it is, and endl, then return 0 and curly brace closes for the main function. Now let's run the program and see what is the output. Okay, so we have got the desired output as per the program objective. Current probe distance : 987654 kilometer, and total distance traveled in brackets all missions colon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3 kilometer. So you can see because the first value is smaller, so we have defined the data type in which we have stored this value as long, and because the second value was very big, so that is why we have stored this value into a variable whose data type is long. This is how we use data types long and long in C++. In this lesson, we learned how variables store data and how data types define the kind of values they can hold. These basics are the foundation of every C++ program. Stay tuned for more interesting videos. Thank you so much for watching.